Thanks again for bailing me out, my friend. I thought I'd be in those stocks for days. I can't tell you how much it means to me. I need a good meal and a hot bath. Apologies for my appearance. And my smell. Stupid me. The good contractors don't get caught, huh? Well, you must be doing well for yourself as a merc these days. How in the world did you come by so much money? Well, I had my doubts, but it looks good on you. Gotten involved in a guild yet? No. Any reason? I'll tell you what. I owe you after this, and there's no way I'll be able to pay you back for the favor. How about this? I give you an in with my guild. It's good. Good opportunities, talented people. I think you'd like it. All right. No pressure. Just think on it. Let me know, and I'll give you the password. Shame to see somebody like yourself pass up an opportunity just because they're not familiar with that type of community. No sense wasting your time or energy, you know? Let's get you in with some people who can really elevate your craft, yeah? Training, outfitting, job leads, probably most important. That's the real value. You could partner with people. I should have had a partner on this last job. It was too big for just me, but that's my problem. Rushing in with no support. Maybe one day I'll learn how to rely on others. You should too. Well, yes, of course that can happen, but it's rare. Most guilds have pretty strict policies about that. Somebody pulls a double cross, they can expect expulsion at the very least. Maybe broken legs as well. Why do you ask? Oh, that's right. You've got some, trauma in that area, don't you? Well, anyway, how have you been? Good to hear. Oh, yes. A woman? Oh, not like that. Oh. Sorry. That is disappointing. It's been a while since I've heard you mention anybody who's managed to get under your skin. Can I help you find her? Well, what does she look like? Well, I'll certainly keep an eye out for her. I ought to get going. Get that bath. You let me know if you want that password, all right? Thanks again, friend. You take care. Welcome to the Undercity. Do you have a password? That is correct. May I ask how you came to find this place? You were invited? That is not typical, but I can work with it. If you want to become part of the Thieves' Guild of Baradil, there is a series of tests you must undergo involving physical fitness, critical thinking, and a rigorous character evaluation. You may still be turned away if you fail one or more of these tests. You will be awarded the opportunity to try again in 1 year's time. If you are accepted into the guild, you will receive several benefits. You may visit the guild trader, who offers exceptional quality goods, better than you will find in most places on the city surface, but at a considerable discount. You may assign yourself jobs from the notice board. These leads are certified and nearly almost guaranteed to pay out better than you will find anywhere in the city. And finally, you may use the Undercity as a refuge if you find yourself on the lam, as they say. We have lodging and food for days down here. Any questions so far? Good. I must warn you, though. We are a small, tight-knit group. Everyone knows each other. We have not had a new applicant in nearly 2 years. Socially, you may find yourself at a bit of a disadvantage. In addition, if your application is rejected, or you need to go your separate way and leave this guild, you will be sworn to utter secrecy as to the location and members of this guild. If you happen to forget this agreement, or you blab to someone, you can expect one of our more capable assassins to visit you in the dead of night and make sure you cannot tell anyone else about us. We leave methods up to their judgment, but I have not known one of these visits to not result in terrible pain and suffering. Sometimes death, but not always. Those disgusting enough to tattle to the authorities about us are sometimes rendered unable to use their 5 senses and are left to be found by some unsuspecting person who just kills them anyway, as it is preferable to listening to them scream forever. Understood? Before we continue on, may I remind you that you are already bound to the secrecy I mentioned, as you have found your way here and know our location? Whoever provided you with the password must trust you a great deal and fear no retribution from you. So in that case, welcome. Do you agree to these terms? Oh, do not worry about that. If you decide not to pursue this application, you may return to your former life with no repercussions, provided you do not tell anyone about us. Fair? Fair. Very good. Are you ready to begin the interview? Good. Carlos, will you bring us a couple of mugs of beer? You, go ahead and sit down. Make yourself comfortable. My name is Ava. I will ask the questions, and you simply talk, for now. What is your name? What is your date of birth? That is all right. Do you know roughly how old you are? That is helpful. How is that helpful? We will use your age or estimated age to consider the likelihood that you will fail or succeed on jobs. There is a window, believe it or not. Too young, the risk is too high, and too old, well, but I should say that the window is larger than you would think. We have plenty of aged adventurers here with no plans to retire anytime soon. Thank you, Carlos. Drink up. It's the Undercity's best red lager. Next, what types of jobs are you interested in? Because the pool is rather broad, we have opportunities for simple theft, for arson, we have more high-profile political jobs, implicating and framing government and royalty, for example. We have snuff missions, patrols, you name it, we do it. We even have some low-stakes types of mercenary activities, those which in most cases upstanding individuals would ordinarily be hired for. Guard the mansion, escort the caravan. Remember, not all jobs suit all people, so if you are shit at sleight of hand, you likely won't do well at the social infiltration jobs, no? You're not sure. I'll put down all of it. But you must know what strengths you have, yes, as an individual. Tell me and I will make a note of it. Connected. Very good. And good with a blade. What types of blades? Oh, I see. I completely missed that one. And that one. How many blades do you have on you? Impressive. That will definitely come in handy. Do you have any questions for me? I can answer that. Once you perform the series of tests I mentioned and are considered by the board, you may start immediately. Other questions? Yes, we do have a few magic users here. As you know, most practitioners of magic in Baradil have very specialized skills. Are you a magic user yourself? I'll put no. If you feel that you have the proclivity and you want to learn, there are plenty of training opportunities here in the Thieves Guild for that. How is that beer? Good, right? There's more where that came from. Anything else you can think of? Looking for someone. I can help with it. I know pretty much everyone who belongs to this guild. Whether I am willing to talk about it is another matter. I can be bought with the right price. Go ahead, tell me a little about them. I see. Right. Well, lucky for you, I do know someone who matches that description, but you cannot afford to buy my information about her. She's good. Very good. And if your description is accurate, she is a friend of mine. What do you want with her? To pay her a visit. Now, I wasn't born yesterday. That can have many meanings, no? You could be paying her a visit, or you could be paying her a visit. So, I cannot in good conscience pass you on to her. And as a matter of fact, unless you disclose immediately what you want with her, your application to join the Thieves Guild of Baradil could be in major jeopardy. She ran into you on a job. Ah. Was she contractually obligated to complete the job? Something to consider. She walked away with the necklace. Did you give it to her? You did. Well, that is on you, my friend. There is nothing I can do about that. And? She slipped you a sleeping draught. Did you drink it voluntarily? Well, she has committed no crime on you. And it makes you look a little thick-headed, does it not? Your application may be in jeopardy for different reasons now. Come now. I think it is all rather funny. You'll laugh about it one day. I have a lot of experience with recruitment, and I am seldom wrong about these things. I think it would be fine to continue with the tests. I don't see you as an immediate threat to the Undercity, or to anyone, if I am being honest. You may have potential, and that is all we truly care about. As to your woman, if you are meant to find each other, you will. If I know her, she will have more control over that than you will. I don't know anybody who has crossed her and survived, so perhaps you should be more careful. Which part of the test would you like to try first? Logic? Physical fitness? Fine. We can be ready for you at the obstacle course in 1 hour. Why don't you sit here? Get a feel for this place. The Undercity Tavern is a safe enough place for you to explore. It's been a pleasure talking to you. See you soon. I suggest you stretch. Take care.